my name is Rebecca Grace, and for those of you that are new to this channel, I am the CEO of Rebecca Grace Designs. Today we're going to talk about adding captions on hover to grid gallery sections. So the first thing that you'll need to do is to actually add the gallery section and make sure it is a grid gallery section. So this does not apply to the slideshow gallery sections. It's actually a completely different set of code. So this only works if your gallery sections is one of the 3 grid options. So for example, on this page, I'm going to click Edit and scroll down, and you'll see I have a gallery section right here. To add that, I clicked the plus icon, selected gallery, and then chose one of the grid options that are listed. You'll notice that these are slideshow options. We want one of the grid options. Okay. Then what you're going to do is click on this picture icon and add in your images, and then make sure you also add in your captions, which is the description of each image. So you're going to click on the image, and then you can add a description for your caption. Then you're going to click the pencil icon and make sure the gallery type is one of the first 3 here, the grid simple, grid strips, or grid masonry. Make sure you remember which one it is, because you'll have to alter the code slightly depending on which option you choose. So this one is the grid simple. Then you can play with these other settings. The only setting you have to make sure you have is the captions turned on. So you should be able to see your captions below the images here. Once you have that set up, you're going to click Done and Save. And you should see your gallery section with some captions underneath. Now to make these appear over top the image on hover, you're going to go to Design, Custom CSS, and copy and paste the code below this video. Now if you have chosen the grid simple as well, then you should see this start to work right away. And I'll go through how to customize this, and then I'll go into what to do if you've actually chosen one of the other types. So if you are grid simple, there's a couple options you have to customize this. The first is the overlay color right here. So you can see that as it comes up, it's like this gray section. That's this color here. So I've actually set it to black with an opacity of 0.4. So if you want it maybe lighter or darker, you're just going to change that 0.4 to something closer to 1 for darker, or closer to 0 if you want it lighter. If you want a completely different color, you can change this color out completely here to fully customize that overlay color. The next thing is this code is automatically set up to vertically center and horizontally center that caption. If you do not want that, you're looking at these 2 words here. So you can change them to flex start, so align items. Flex start will align it at the top of the image there, or flex end will put it at the bottom. And justify content is the horizontal, so you can change that to flex start if you want it on the left hand side, or flex end if you want it aligned to the right hand side. You can also edit the size and color of the caption itself. So right here you can change this font size to a different number if you want it bigger or smaller. You can also change the color from white to whatever color you would like the caption to be. So if you have not chosen grid simple, so I'm just going to switch this over to grid strips. So if you've chosen the grid strips option, you'll have to change the last 3 sections here to apply them to the strips. And so that is the gallery grid item. You're going to change to gallery strips item, gallery strips item, and gallery caption grid strips. Click Save. And you should see the caption now work on yours. And again, you can change the alignment and the size and color and the background color and all that sort of stuff the same way. You're just changing those 3 bottom sections. Okay. And lastly, if you've chosen the masonry version, Then you're going to change this to gallery masonry item, gallery masonry item, and gallery caption grid masonry. Save, and then you should also see the caption now work for your gallery section. So if you liked this video and you want to see more tutorials, make sure you like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you're seeing this on my blog, make sure you sign up for the freebie in the footer of my site so that you can be notified when other tutorials are posted. But until then, that is how you add a caption on hover to your grid gallery sections.